We charge a convenience fee which is prorated to a maximum of 50 shillings. And it is prorated down all the way to almost 10 shillings.
There are some services where the convenience fee is just 10 bob.
Yes.
Allah.
Is PS Kipsang lying in front of cameras? According to him, convenience fee in eCitizen is prorated in that the smallest is 10 shillings.
Yeah, so it is a prorated way of payment. And just like any huge machinery like that one, such machinery doing so much work, 500,000 visits in a day, then for it to be able to continue giving that service, it requires maintenance.
Before I give evidence that this PS lied to citizens, let us see how after update the prorated rate is set. Below 199 shillings, the rate should be 5 shillings. Between 200 and 299, the rate should be 10 shillings. Between 300 to 499, the rate should be 15 shillings. Between 500 and 699, the rate should be 20 shillings. Between 700 and 999, the rate should be 25 shillings. Above 1,000, the rate should be 50 shillings. As you have seen, that is what we should be paying. However, those prorated rates are not effective. Last month, I applied for the birth certificate which cost 200 if there is no amendment and 1,000 if there is amendment. Unfortunately, I paid 250 shillings as it is seen on this picture. According to the prorated rates, I should have paid 210 shillings, but I paid 250 shillings. Where did the 40 shillings go? This is not the first time to pay 250 shillings. All the services below 1,000 shillings are less than 50 shillings, but people pay 50 shillings rate. In conclusion, the PS is lying to citizens. All citizens who have applied for services in eCitizens and paid 50 shillings rate for services with amount less than 1,000 should ask for refund. If not so, let the PS tell us where that amount goes.
It requires updating. It requires it to be up to date in terms of technology, in terms of protection, in terms of all that which such a huge machinery would need. So convenience fee that we charge really is not about the individual. It is about making sure that individual continuously get that service by ensuring that the service is available and that the system is on each day and each time that you are using up to date in terms of technology, in terms of maintenance, just like when you have your car and you take it for service. Huge engines of 4.5 liters would cost you more to service than if you had a 1,000 liter one.
Yeah.
So in all this, then that's why even the rates at which we charge you is prorated. Right. Because it is about the complexity of service that you are asking for.
But yes.
The more complex, then the system would apply itself in a more intense way.
Yes. Don't the taxes do that?
Right. That's number one. Number two.
I'm walking into an office, right? I'm walking into a Huduma Center, and you're telling me to pay to enter Huduma Center.
Because it costs money to put up the Huduma Center, to pay the rent for the building, to pay the people in there. And yes, but there's no convenience fee for that.
If we were to depend on the taxpayers' money, the cost of maintaining the system is so huge. And if we spread it thin to all of us who benefit from it, it would be a better way. You still pay certain charges when you go out to do certain things. When you go to do inspections of your car, it is a service that is provided by somebody who is paid by government. But you still pay a fee for that inspection.
Yes.
Yeah, because it is a unique service that you are getting that requires certain maintenance beyond the normal. This one also, the 50 shillings or the 10 shillings that we are paying may not necessarily be what would cost, but because of the traffic and all that, then it comes down and we spread this particular cost to the consumer of service.
Right.
Because there are so many other Kenyans who may not be consuming that service.
It's true.
Yeah, so let the consumer of service also meet certain basic costs that makes it easier and convenient for them to get this service. Thank you very much. We have our system, which is 22222, which is our pay bills that we use to make sure that all payments are done. When you make that payment into that particular pay bill, we at the Ministry of Interior, the State Department for Immigration and Citizen Services, is purely a pipe through which the resources will go through. We don't get access, just like our pipeline of from Mombasa all the way to Western Kenya taking our oil. It is just a pipe. Anybody along the pipeline will not be able to access the oil that it transports. We also are a pipe that makes sure that through 22222 resources are put into the system, and the resources flow directly to the National Treasury. The National Treasury has a collection account, originally at KCB, and we have this account, the collection account at KCB, which collects all these resources, and a settlement account at Central Bank, where now it goes there so that it is settled into the various MDAs that obtain service from the system, and where citizens have made the payments of that service, then they are supposed to get their resource.
MDA meaning?
The ministries, department, and agencies. So these will get their resources from the settlement account at the Central Bank. So all resources, I want to make that one very clear. All resources settle at Treasury. So we at the Ministry of Interior don't handle any resources out of the services that Kenyans acquire through eCitizen. Even what we use to pay for maintenance, because we are vendors who maintain our system. When we get an invoice from the people who maintain our system, we request for that resource from National Treasury so that we can pay the vendor. So it is not that we maintain and retain some money somewhere so that when somebody say, pay me for my service, we go pick it.
Right.
All resources go to the National Treasury, because that is what the law says.
Is that inclusive of the fee, the convenience fee?
All of the resource that is collected goes to
All
National
money goes
Treasury.
into that pot.
Yes, and then now when we want to pay for services ourselves, then once we have received an invoice, then we request for that resource from the National Treasury. Then the National Treasury will release the resource, and we use that resource to pay any of the people who provide specific services.
This is Stephen, GC News.